Morning. Well, in this video I talk about a fun fact. I film some garbage, take you on a little tour around Amsterdam, show you my favorite watering hole and some other miscellaneous stuff, and I compare myself to a Turkish wrestler. Enjoy! Oh, bloody hell. I have this skin rash, right? Here. And on my arms. Here. And I have this medication, ointment. Not an ointment, ointment. That one. And that stuff is greasy like hell. It's disgusting. I feel like a Turkish wrestler just before his match. Yeah. Let's get this video on the road, shall we? Right, so I'm on my way to the ferries. And then I have to catch a tram. And then go to my favorite watering hole to get my scooter back. If you have seen my short about that little clip with a beer. I stayed a bit too long and the weather turned nasty and cold. And I had just shorts on and a t-shirt, so I left my scooter there and went home with public transport. So now I have to get it back. Just a fun little fact. In the 70s we had an illegal radio station working from a boat from the North Sea. A lot of that was happening in the 70s and 80s. The UK had quite a few of them, and some Dutch people stole that idea or just copied it and did the same. And this is the original boat called the Veronica. And that was just outside territorial waters and broadcasting their radio and their music and stuff. That illegal pirate, as we call it here in Holland, is actually celebrating its 50th anniversary today, this year, because they are now a legal broadcaster. So, fun fact. Alright guys, I'm going to take you to Boom. That's a little terrace. Well, little, it's pretty big. It's in the city, on the edge of city center. And it's a really nice spot just to hang out with a couple of friends, have a beer, have a meal. Just enjoy the scenery a bit. Oh, I need to pay attention. And from there, I don't know where I'm going to go. Oh, before that, there might be a spot I want to show you. And that's all has everything to do with living on boats here in Amsterdam and the way they're doing it. So, yeah, let's go there as well. I mean, or I'm going before that, first to that spot I'm talking about right now, or go to Boom first. We'll see. So I'm near Nemo, and that's behind me. That building there, that's like a science center for kids. And I'm just walking along the marina here, and those boats are mostly occupied by people living in it. But the thing that strikes me the most in this part of the marina is this. Holy crap. I mean, talk about garbage, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you live here, just get a big scoop net, a fishing net or a scooping net or whatever you want to call it, and fish some trash out once in a while. That might be an idea, right? I mean, we are anti-plastic at the moment in this society. But yeah, once something is in the water, most people don't care. I mean, when you live on a boat, we all have experienced it. You put something down on a little table or something, a gust of wind comes and floop, it's gone, it's in the water. It happens and it can't be helped, I know. It's not on purpose. But the thing is, when you live on a boat, you kind of like have a little responsibility for cleaning your stuff and your shit up, right? And if it sinks, yeah, you're not gonna dive after it, I get it. And here in Amsterdam, the city council has a flotilla of boats to clean up the canals, the waterways and the marinas. But yeah, there's so much trash going in every day. It's bringing water to the sea, right? That's basically what it is. So you can do what you want, the next day it's back again. But hey, enough about that. Let's have some fun. So, I'm now at Hanneke's bar. And that's a little tucked away bar. And because it's a Thursday, it's about just past 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's not that busy, but in weekend when it's a nice weather, here comes loads and loads of boats that way into the city center. That's an ugly ass building from booking.com. A friend of mine works for that company. But I was saying, this terrace is like a hidden gem here in Amsterdam. It's perfect, it's nice, not that expensive as well. So, and it goes that way in and around. But I'll show you that after I finish my Coke. Yeah, you didn't expect that one, did you? Tourists. Well, let me tell you a bit more about that legal situation I'm having with the previous owner of my boat. And I know I'm keep going on about it, but you keep asking about it. Problem is this, the whole legal issue is bigger than just the engines. And for well, I need to defend my position, my legal position, right? So that means I can't tell you anything in detail about the rest that's going on. I don't know how a judge will look at that if I did, so I can't do that. But trust me, it's way more than just the engines. And I need to go ahead on that. I got some comments stating that yeah, all the money you will be getting will be lost on lawyer fees. Well, not true. Here in Holland we have a system that if your damage is less than 25,000 euros, you complete your case in court yourself without a lawyer. And that means the judge will pay a bit more attention to the legal side than I can, and the defendant or the previous owner can. So he will have a better look at the whole case than, for instance, if the case would be brought by a certified lawyer. So I'm going to do that on my own. Oi! A boat. So I'm gonna do that on my own, and that means I need to defend my file, right? So I need to get all my evidence nice and logical in a file, present that to the judge, and then the previous owner can say something about it or whatever. Maybe he will bring a lawyer. I mean, that is allowed, but my case is pretty strong, I believe. So I'm just gonna state the facts, and I have the truth on my side. I have something else. Again, I can't tell you. I'm sorry, really sorry. I mean, that's like a theme in this last few episodes of my my videos. I can't tell you anything about it. My heart is dying to share it with you, but I can't. I have to go ahead with this procedure, and when it's done, then I might be able to tell you some more details. But again, probably not all. But we'll see about that when it's there. Hey. Now that's creativity, isn't it? Right. So Nemo is now behind me. I was just on that side, behind that bridge. You see those boats? There I was talking about the garbage in the water. And behind me is Hanneke's boom. It's an amazing little place. And that is Hanneke's boat. Look at that. How's that for a hidden gem on the edge of city center? There you have a replica of Dutch Indian company vessel, and behind that beautiful white building is the Maritime Museum, and that was an old marine yard, navy shipyard something. So that's boring. Right, now let's get out of here. Yep, this makes sense. Bike ramp to nothing. Nice. I feel a bit like a tourist in my own city. That's the Maritime Museum, that one. Really nice. Yeah, if you visit Amsterdam, go there if you like boats and history about boats. You don't want to miss that one for sure. Look at this for a few, guys. Oh. Right, so now I'm off to oh, stop shaking a bit. To a brown bar, a famous brown bar in Amsterdam, where I'm meeting up with a friend of mine. Have a few beers probably. Again. Story of my life. But hey, I promised you to show you the bar once, so I will do that when I get there. It's about 10-minute drive on my scooter. But I need to speed up a bit if I want to make that time. But hey, let's go. So here it is, Café Chris Scholten, my favorite watering hole. Krausertje! Yeah. Cheers, mate! This is the place where I play billiards every Saturday. Where we celebrate every success of our local soccer team, Ajax. Just a nice place to be. Good morning. Well, not really. Those bloody coots are at it again. They're trying to nest on my swim plateau. So, I need to do something about it. There they are. So, they woke me up. They're packing on my on my swim plateau, and I'm just sleeping just behind that bulkhead. So they woke me up. And I'm gonna put a bucket of water there because this is bloody annoying. So I'm really hoping that'll teach them. I mean, you need your sleep, right? Ugh. Beautiful morning though. Look at that. It's gonna be a hot one today. So let's see how it is. Put the water there, the bucket with water, right where they were nesting. Orange, anyone? And now, let's hope they bugger off. I mean, this is my real estate, not theirs. Speaking about real estate, if you want to know how I ended up on a boat, how my life went before that, in the end screen there will be a video linked to the video that will tell you all about how I became a liveaboard. That's especially for my new subscribers. Warm welcome to you. I've noticed an increase in new subscribers and a little bit of decrease from my old ones. And I get that. That's the transition from boat video, boat life to the announcement I did to live on, or live my life from a scooter and travel Europe a bit. And I don't have really fixed plans about that. I just want to go as soon as possible, by the way. And I've had it. I'm done here in Amsterdam. There's nothing here left for me to stay. This boat has become a drag for me. The whole issue with the previous owner, I can deal with that while I'm on the road. So, and if necessary, I can come back, right? So, yeah, you check out that video that explains how I ended up on my boat. I'm gonna edit the hell out of this day. I mean, it's gonna be a scorching hot day today. They talk about 35 degrees Celsius, and I'm stuck in that. By the way, if I open all the doors and hatches and put on the fan, it's inside actually cooler than it is outside, so it's not too bad, not too shabby. Well guys, have an awesome weekend and I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.